your baby is very sick and he's gonna suffer tremendously. You're most likely not gonna be able to hold him, and you're not gonna be able to nurse him. You're not gonna be able to take him home. His will for this baby was different than my will for this baby, and I knew at that point that I just had to surrender.
All to Jesus, I surrender. All to him I freely give.
The two arteries that pump blood out of the heart were switched, and we're pumping from the wrong sides.
A hole in between the bottom two chambers of the heart.
That all the veins that return blood from the lungs back to the heart weren't connecting properly.
And there's a narrowing of the pulmonary vein coming out of the heart.
We just had to come to grips with the idea that whether we get a day with him or a couple weeks with him, or whether we get to see him grow old and be made whole, it was going to be in God's hands, because there was nothing we could do other than just surrender.
I will ever love and trust him, in his presence daily live.
The day after Lucas was born, our doctor presented his case at a cardiology conference, and after a couple hours he came back and met with us, and he told us, I've seen all these defects before, but I've never seen them combined in the same heart. Because of that, I don't really have a great answer for you. We don't really know what we're gonna do, but we do know that your son's heart is perfectly broken, and that somehow everything that is wrong with half of his heart has been complemented by everything that's broken on the other half of his heart. And because that is, his circulation is balanced and he's stable. A couple weeks from now, we're gonna head to Seattle, and somewhere in Seattle there's a cardiologist that I've never met that we are gonna hand our son to. And when we hand over our son, we're gonna let go, and we're gonna let go completely. And it's gonna be that cardiologist's job to make our son whole. And we're not gonna hand over our son and tell the cardiologist, you can fix this defect, but not that defect. Or you can fix this defect, but only in this way. It's our job just to let go.
Our friend Kelsey gave us a picture of two hands holding a tiny heart, and above it says, Jesus, I trust in you. And when she gave me the picture, I instantly started crying. And it was the first time that the magnitude of what I was doing really hit me. And so not only did I see Jesus' hands holding all of our hearts, but I saw us holding Lucas's heart, preparing to give his heart, not only to the doctors, but to Jesus.
I surrender all. I surrender all. I surrender all to you.
Our doctors have several surgeries planned to put Lucas's heart back together, one piece at a time. It's a lot like this building. This building is under the process of being transformed. And God desires that our hearts be slowly transformed. God wants all of our hearts. God wants us to be able to surrender, to hand over our entire heart, our entire life, and say, I give everything that I have to Jesus.